Hi guys, welcome to SharePoint 2013 complete training session. In the last session we have configured a SharePoint form, but in this session we will cover some troubleshooting mechanisms that are related to SharePoint installation and setting up SharePoint form. Sometimes the configuration wizard throws some errors and SharePoint form is not created. In that case, we need to look the diagnostic files which are logs file and are placed on this path. ULS Viewer is a utility we can download it from Microsoft site, and it can help us to easily view the logs. Let me log in on the server. This is ULS Viewer, run as a admin. This is the logs which are generated by my SharePoint, sorted by date, modified, and click it to view the logs. As we didn't face any issue, so we are not going to view the logs. We are just closing it. There is another possibility that you may face connectivity issue. Your SQL is on another server and your SharePoint is on another server, and SharePoint server is unable to connect with SQL server. So in that case, I suggest to use this utility. I am creating a file with test.udl, save it, simply open it, and you can confirm the connectivity issue by typing the server name of the SQL server. So test connection succeeded, no issue. In case if you have some issue, then the most common reason can be that inbound rule in the firewall on the SQL server is missing. So create that and the problem will be resolved. Some other thing which I would like to discuss are the SharePoint configuration database. You should not delete this database because it contains all the server farm configuration. Central administration web application is like a control panel, and it is a web application. That's why it also contains its own database. Configuration wizard is also used to fix faulty or corrupted form, and using configuration wizard we also disconnect a server from the existing server farm if needed. So let me log in again on the server, SharePoint server. You see that this is the configuration database, never ever deleted, and this is the content database that contain the central administration site. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching the video, and in the upcoming video we will proceed our session. Again, thank you for watching the video.